is once again Arun from India, and in this video we are going to talk about an important section in PTE, which is read aloud in speaking section. And read aloud will provide more than 30 to 40 marks in your speaking section alone. And nowadays people are really struggling to score more than 79 plus in their PTE, especially in speaking section. And the reason is that it is just a software that is going to evaluate us, right? Software is nothing but a set of rules, and it is expecting something from us that we have to give in order to score high marks. The key solution to the problem is that we have to concentrate more on the oral fluency. Oral fluency will play an important role in PTE throughout your speaking section. Let's see it with a proof by comparing my scores from the beginning to the end, whether oral fluency plays an important role in the PTE or not. Shall we, guys? Okay, this is my first test, guys. You can see my speaking score is 70 and my oral fluency is 74. Initially I did not know much about PTE, hence I did not concentrate on my oral fluency. But in the meantime I figured out that oral fluency plays an important role in PTE, hence I concentrated on it, and in my second attempt you can see my speaking score is 86 and my oral fluency is 90 out of 90. So then I came to a conclusion that oral fluency gives major marks in the speaking section. So then I followed it on, even though in my last attempt I scored more than 80 in oral fluency, that is 87 out of 90, and my speaking score is 80. So this is a proof I can give you that oral fluency plays an important role in speaking section. So today I'm going to give a demonstration that how I am going to do questions, like assuming that I am in a real exam situation. So shall we, guys? Sites where I used to practice a lot, and here you will be given 500 questions, and today from this 500 question I'm going to choose 3 random questions to explain or to show you that oral fluency matters a lot. Shall we, guys? Before that, you will be given 40 seconds to read the whole paragraph. In the 40 seconds, please read it aloud so that you will have a confidence that you have pronounced the word accurately. So I'm going to choose next, and I'm going to do it like I'm really attempting in the exam situation. The weather satellite is a type of satellite that is primarily used to monitor the weather and climate of the Earth. Satellites can be polar orbiting, covering the entire Earth asynchronously, or geostationary, hovering over the same spot on the equator. Meteorological satellites see more than clouds, city lights, fires, effects of pollination, auroras, sand and dust storms, snow cover, ice mapping, boundaries of ocean currents, energy flows, etc. The weather satellite is a type of satellite that is primarily used to monitor the weather and climate of the Earth. Satellites can be polar orbiting, covering the entire Earth asynchronously, or geostationary, hovering over the same spot on the equator. Meteorological satellites see more than clouds, city lights, fires, effects of pollination, auroras, sand and dust storms, snow cover, ice mapping, boundaries of ocean currents, energy flows, etc. If you observe the way I am doing or attempting the question, you would have noticed that I have not given any long break. Even though there is a comma or full stop, I will not give long break than the necessary one. So by doing this way, you will be consistently providing the fluency. So the oral fluency matters here. So in every questions you have to do it in this way, so that your oral fluency mark will not be reduced. So once you get 90 out of 90 in the oral fluency, your speaking scores will gradually go up. So in the next attempt, I'm going to voluntarily mispronounce few words. Even after doing that, I will be able to score good marks, maybe above 80 in the speaking. What I am trying to prove here is that the pronunciation doesn't matter. Even though if you pronounce the word wrongly and you are maintaining your fluency, then also you can get the full mark in the read aloud section. So I'm going to do the next demonstration. Okay. English pioneers in an exploration found an instrument for colonization in companies of merchant adventurers, which had long been employed in carrying on commerce with foreign countries. Such a corporation was composed of many persons of different rank of societies like noblemen, merchants, and gentlemen. They banded together for a particular undertaking. So here it is composed. I said it like compost. So I'm going to maintain the fluency. English pioneers in an exploration found an instrument for colonization in companies of merchant adventurers, which had long been employing in carrying on commercing with foreign countries. Such a administration was composed of many persons of different ranks of earth like noblemen, merchants, and decent men. They banded together for a particular undertaking. So if you observe this, you will be knowing that I voluntarily mispronounce certain words. And it's okay to mispronounce words, but don't ever flicker in between like ooh, don't do it. If you do it, your oral fluency will definitely affected and your speaking scores will be reduced. So what I'm trying to say is that don't give a pause or long break. Just go with the flow from the beginning to the end. Maintain the consistency of fluency. Definitely you will be getting the marks. So the final one I am going to do precisely. Just observe it. Okay, I came to the first one. Okay. The moon is the natural permanent orbiting body of our planet. There are many other planets in our solar system that have their own orbiting bodies. The moon is the second largest satellite in our solar system. The first number is for Jupiter's satellite. For our moon, water cannot exist on its surface because it is bombarded with solar radiations. Because it lacks Earth-like atmosphere. The surface of the moon is just like Mars, dry and hostile. So I have finished and I am going to repeat the same. The moon is the natural permanent orbiting body of our planet. There are many other planets in our solar system that have their own orbiting bodies. The moon is the second largest satellite in our solar system. The first number is for Jupiter's satellite. For our moon, water cannot exist on its surface because it is bombarded with solar radiations because it lacks Earth-like atmosphere. The surface of the moon is just like Mars, dry and hostile. So if you observe this, I have not mispronounced any words here and I have maintained my oral fluency here so that I will be awarded full mark in the oral fluency. This is a trick here, guys. Do not take a long break or do not frequently give a pause while reading the paragraph. Don't give any pause. From the beginning to end, maintain your oral fluency consistently. If you do it the way I did the last task, you will definitely get the mark. So throughout the speaking section, you have to maintain your fluency, and I have demonstrated only for the read aloud section. So if you do it in this way, definitely you will get your marks. I will be providing these tricks in YouTube's, and those who need 65 above within a month of practice, I can guide you. You can ping me. I will give my contact details below. Thank you so much, guys.